get on the panel list. Hi, everyone. See who we've got. Vinny, we've got you first, hand up, which is good. Sorry, it's the same setup for the translation for those of you, because there no doubt may be some questions in German. So Jan is the interpreter. If you require either English or German translation, click on the interpretation at the bottom of Zoom, select the language you require. Remember to mute the original audio. Vinny, quite happy for you to have the first two, but then we'll go to hands up, please. Not a name, but people who've put their hands up. So there we go.
Hi, Jurgen. Congratulations and well done tonight. When you look at the performance, the results, a clean sheet, goals for two of the front three as well, was that pretty much everything that yourself and the players needed tonight?
Yeah, but the performance led to that. So the performance was very important. The level we played tonight was really good. Was necessary as well because Leipzig is a tough opponent. But we did really well, I have to say. That's really, the defending-wise, it was good. Last line, two center halves, come on, did really well. With the three up front, of course, it helps when Fab can play the six. It gives Gini the freedom in other areas. These kind of things. Thiago did well. Front three worked well together defensively first and foremost, but offensively then it worked out as well. So missed a couple of chances in the first half, big ones. But yeah, that's it. But closed the game in the second half and very good. I'm very happy for tonight, of course.
Yeah, I was going to just ask you to just expand on the kind of platform as well that your centre halves and Fabinho gave you. Fabinho back in midfield, and is the hope now that you can keep him in that sixth role for the foreseeable future?
Yes, that was my hope before the season and during the season, but it didn't happen. So we have to see what solutions we can find for the next games for Wolves now first and foremost. But of course, it's number 6 is his position. It's one of the best in the world in that position. That's clear. But it was not only from him now defending wise, really good. He played some good stuff as well, and important of course for us.
Thank you, Vinny. We'll go to John Murray from the BBC and then to Carl Markham from the Press Association. John.
Jurgen, now you're into the last 8. Is it a ridiculous notion to talk about targeting the Champions League?
It is kind of, but of course as well not, because the only reason why you play in this competition is because you want to win it. But we are not silly. We know that so far this is not a season which looks like that we will win the Champions League in the end. But that doesn't mean that we don't want to come as far as possible, and then we will see what is possible for us. But now we have to wait for the draw. That will be extremely tough games, both of whoever we get. And we don't really think that far. We don't have to. We think about, obviously, from tomorrow on about Wolves, and then I don't even know when the draw is, to be honest, but probably next week. The others play only next week, so we have to wait a little bit, no problem, and then we will know and we will prepare for that, and we'll see how far we can go.
But could you be very dangerous opponents because of that?
We are, yeah, of course we could be that, but it's nothing. But really, I don't sit here now. I want to create headlines about our Champions League performance and stuff like this. In the Champions League, we had kind of a momentum during that season, and in the Premier League, not yet. But we have still enough games to try to get that back and win football games in the Premier League as well, and that would be helpful for the Champions League as well, definitely.
Thanks, John. We'll go to Carl Markham, then Paul Joyce, and then two of our German colleagues, I think. Carl first.
Hi, Jurgen.
Hi, Carl.
Hi. You've touched on it already, but in terms of defence, but I just wanted you to talk about Nat Phillips' performance. That was his European debut, mind his Champions League debut, but what a performance from him. He sort of deserved that in a way.
Oh my God. What a boy he is, what a player he is, what a night it is for him. That's absolutely great. The concentration level he shows now, meanwhile, nearly a week in, week out since he's playing for us, is absolutely incredible. He's doing exactly the right things at the right moment. He's in the air monster, but you could see it today. His football-wise not bad, really good. I couldn't be happier for somebody than I'm for Nate in this moment, because it was a great game, and not a lot of people get the honor to play a Champions League game. He has that now, and he played a really good one, and he won it, and he was qualified for the last 8 in Europe. That's really special. A few years ago, nobody would have thought that, and I'm really happy that he can experience that now.
Thank you. Okay, Paul Joyce, and then Javier and Michael to finish with, but Paul Joyce first.
Jurgen, will it be easy to build momentum from this game, or is that something you'll only know on Monday at Wolves?
Oh, it will help. That's how it is. It will help, but we know that Monday Wolves is a different kind of game. But if we play as good as we played tonight, then it will be tough for Wolves. That's clear. But then we have to score, and we have to defend, and we have to deny them, and we have to break through on the other side, and all these kind of things. So tonight we played a really good first half, but we didn't score with really big chances. The game was literally like a summary of our season. So we are good. We create chances, but we don't finish them off often enough. But tonight, then we had a second half and used it there. That's all fine. It's much better than if we would have lost tonight and would have been out of the competition. That wouldn't have helped at all, but that can help, and we will see on Monday how much.
Okay, final couple, Javier, and then Michael. Javier first.
Hallo, guten Abend, herzlichen Glückwunsch.
Good evening, hello, congratulations. I was going to ask you this. Could you compliment my impressions on Thiago? I got the impression that Thiago was very important for the match today, especially defensively. And the other questions is, have you already thanked Joachim Löw for spoiling the pre-match press conference with this announcement? No, there's absolutely no reason for Joachim Löw to apologize. He can make his decisions whenever he wants. And he didn't ruin or spoil anything. Thiago was good. They were all good. When Naby came on, that was also very good, and it was helpful. I assume when you look at Liverpool from Germany, people are saying it's to do with Thiago, whatever. That's rubbish. All of the players that were new have always needed some time to get used to our game plan, but obviously Thiago doesn't have that yet, but it improves week on week. It's not a short-term project, it's a long-term project, and it's all good. And this evening, tonight, everything was good. It was really very fluid, the way it worked together. The boys were stable, offensive, defensive. The first 2 passes with Mo were great, and he had a great chance as well. I think he could have had a shot on goal, actually, when he passed instead, but it was a great match. Okay, last question. Yes, Mr. Klopp, good evening, and congratulations on your victory. You've made it clear that you're not going to go back to Germany, but you will still keep an eye on Germany. What do you think are the chances for RB Leipzig in Germany? Who will win? Well, traditionally, it will always be Bayern, and in Bayern, I think will win as Lewandowski keeps scoring the way he wants, but Leipzig are doing it really well as well. I don't know what the actual... Are they still going to play each other? Yes, there's still 2 points between Leipzig and Bayern, and they're facing each other in April in Leipzig. All right, if it's like that, it's not decided yet. It could still become very exciting. It's a great team. I've said it a few times today, Leipzig. Our biggest performance or achievement was making sure that no one sees how Leipzig can be and how good they are. And that's what we did. We were aggressive in the defense. We defended in the right spaces. And that's why Leipzig couldn't play they normally want to play. This was helpful for us. And that's very difficult to do. And that's why in the Bundesliga, not many teams managed to do that. And that's why I'm saying Leipzig is a strong team. So they still have a chance of becoming German champions. If you're that close to the title, then of course you have that chance.